I don't want to look like a loser right now, but everyone saw I was better than Justin that fight, but the UFC wanted him to win. The lad smashed my eye with his finger. I had to play all of the rounds with a broken eye, which is not fair.
Fuckers right. Scousers do not get knocked out. That Scouser does not get knocked out.
I'm a Scouser. You don't get knocked out. We don't get knocked out. I take that all day.
My God. What a fucking gangster.
He delivered in the main event, capped off with a war. Just give us your thoughts on Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett delivering a 5-round battle.
Yeah, I mean, what a couple. So Paddy Pimblett at the weigh-in yesterday says, I'm going to knock this motherfucker out tomorrow. And I was like, that's interesting. And he never abandoned that game plan. Even when, he got dropped a couple times, I kept waiting for him. I'm like, he's eventually going to have to shoot and try to submit him. Now I didn't know Paddy Pimblett had a chin like that till tonight. And, absolute dogfight in a war, and much respect to both guys.
We haven't seen Justin yet, so we don't know what his status is physically, but I mean, is the interim, is the unification fight have to be next, or is there a case if he's hurt and needs to be out for a while?
Apparently he's 100%. So we sent Paddy Pimblett straight to the hospital, and then we're going to send Gaethje too. And Gaethje's like, believe me, I've been in
Hey, it took me to beat the bearded guy in a ring contest.
Now that Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje have finally gone to war, the entire narrative around this fight has shifted. What unfolded inside the cage didn't follow the script most fans and analysts expected. And that contrast between prediction and reality is exactly why this fight has become one of the most hotly debated outcomes in recent
there. You saw him do it to Michael Chandler. He's taken on the highlight Justin Gaethje. 26 wins, 5 losses, 20 KOs. The dude fucking KOs people. Early on, he'd calf kick the fuck out of people. He'd calf kick people where they couldn't take it anymore. He had many TKOs from calf kicks alone. The guy is just a dense fucking ball of muscle, built for fighting. 37 years old now. He's crumpled people with his left hook. He's crumpled people with his right hand. Paddy Pimblett is going to have to be very careful throwing his flurries on Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje will sit down and rip a left hook, or sit down, drop his head, and launch a right hand. That's Justin Gaethje's ways to win. He could KO Paddy.
Before a single strike was thrown, the MMA world was split. Some believed Paddy's wild movement, constant pressure, and instinctive grappling would overwhelm Gaethje. Others trusted Justin's discipline, power, and composure to punish every mistake. That divide shaped the fight itself. Every exchange felt meaningful. Every moment carried the potential to completely change.
I'd love to see fucking Justin Gaethje with the title around his waist. He earned it. Justin Gaethje's fought all these fucking monsters his whole goddamn career. Edson Barbosa, Donald Cerrone, Eddie Alvarez, Dustin Poirier, Khabib, Michael Chandler, Charles Oliveira, Fiziev twice, Dustin Poirier again, Max Holloway. Like, holy shit. He's fought the elite. So I'd love to see Justin Gaethje get it done. If I had to put, this is hard. If someone gave me $10,000 to bet with and they said, hey, put it on who you think's going to win. God. I'm going to say 60-40. 60-40. 40% chance that Justin Gaethje knocks Paddy Pimblett out. Hits him on his chin. When Paddy Pimblett's flooring, hits him right on his fucking, hits him right on the scouser chin. Bunk. Gets dropped. 40% chance, I think. 60% chance this fight, Justin's not able to find him. It's a little bit, it's like a spastic, weird style. He's not able to find his chin. If Paddy Pimblett puts him on his back, it's going to be a long night for Justin.
Tim Welch analyzed the matchup through damage and timing, focusing heavily on Gaethje's calf kicks and counter-striking. He explained how early leg damage disrupts posture, balance, movement, and defensive reactions, and how Paddy's aggressive entries naturally created openings that a patient striker like Justin only needs once to change a fight. At the same time, Welch pointed out that as the rounds progressed, the fight drifted toward chaos and scrambles. In those moments, Paddy's confidence, grappling instincts, and ability to remain dangerous even from bad positions created real paths to victory, making the fight feel less like reckless chaos and more like controlled risk.
Younger, will you be served? With Pimblett, maybe. Gaethje, experience, good striker. He's well-rounded everywhere, but he's got to use the assets of a smaller guy. We've seen it, where you got to box, you got to use your legs, you got to set traps. You know, he's got the capability of doing that. Outmaneuver, outflank Pimblett. You know, Pimblett, let me tell you, he has improved a lot over the last 2 years. He really has, bud. He has gotten better. He's gotten more. You could see he's come into his own. Confidence-wise, physically, he's in great shape. They usually all are. But he's improved. His striking has improved. He's a good wrestler, grappler. But he loves to strike. That's what's going to make this fight really interesting and good. They're both going to strike. I mean, for the most part, they're both going to strike.
Teddy Atlas looked at the bout from a tactical perspective, emphasizing that Gaethje needed angles, movement, and restraint instead of standing and trading in the pocket. He also highlighted Paddy's growth, both physically and mentally, noting how much stronger, calmer, and more composed he looked during extended exchanges. Even while respecting Justin's experience, Atlas leaned toward Paddy, explaining that youth and momentum often show themselves late in fights, especially when fatigue becomes a factor. In his view, Paddy had more space to adapt round by round without losing his identity or breaking pressure.
Might be served here, but I would go with the over on this because I think the over-under is like
2.5 rounds.
How many?
2.5 rounds over minus 115.
All right, listen. Again, we have a pretty good record here, but, you know, I mess up once in a while. I do. That's why it's gambling. But I like the over. I mean, if Gaethje fights the perfect fight, you never know. You never know. But I know who the judges are probably favoring. Oh, did I say that? I'm sorry. It shouldn't be anything about that. It should just be about what goes on in the cage or in the ring. But I can't help myself but think about things that I see. So maybe, Gaethje would really have to do a job, I think, to get it, which he could. But I think I'd probably favor Pimblett a little bit. But at the end of the day, if I had to put my bucks down...
Max Holloway reduced the fight to one brutal reality. Could Paddy take Gaethje's power without folding? If he could survive the damage, Max believed Paddy had the instincts to turn dangerous moments into grappling control and sudden momentum shifts. At the same time, Holloway made it clear that Gaethje doesn't need volume to change a fight. One clean punch or kick carries real consequences, and a single perfectly timed strike can erase entire rounds of work before Paddy ever finds his rhythm.